What have I been up to? So, recently I've been drawing on these teeny tiny boards in preparation for my first art market, which is coming up this Sunday. And yeah, I thought I'd just do these small boards to like have something original to sell there rather than just like prints and t-shirts. I've never drawn on something this small before. It's kind of a challenge to figure out how it was gonna sort of work. I'll show you what, I don't know how it'll... So that's the sort of thing. They're really small. It's like this one's 2 inch by 2 inch. Whereas the stuff I normally do is about 5 by 7 inch at the smallest, really. But the thing I've been finding with these is that it's been forcing me to sort of experiment and try find forms that I normally wouldn't be able to. Here's another one. I really like this one. Because obviously it's so small, you're kind of confined in what you can physically draw. It kind of forces you to be more experimental and try new things. So I would have never drawn anything like this normally on the bigger boards, the like 12 by 16 inch boards. Actually, this one was one of the first ones I was doing. I haven't varnished this one yet. They're also tending to be a lot weirder than my normal drawings, just because they're sort of, I don't know, because they're confined to such small areas, I guess. Here's a Beksinski one, well, Beksinski-esque one that I've been picking away at recently. Again, I wouldn't normally draw something that looks quite like this, but it's just the small medium is forcing me to change my style a bit, which is really nice. Let's see if I've got anything. So this is an example of one that I haven't really worked on yet. This is just I've applied like a texture to it with graphite powder and water, but I haven't really worked into this one at all. So yeah, the idea was to like mount them on little cardboards and then have them for sale at the market, which I think would work well. I'm not sure how viable it is as an option for like other art markets, but it's definitely good for this one. It's just they're quite time consuming to make, so they might not be worth my time to make them for how much I could sell them at those markets. But we'll see. Yeah, try not to think too much about the market, just because I'm going to have to be speaking to people about my art for like 5 hours, and obviously I'm using, I don't know, I need to get like a float with like of like change and yeah, I don't know, there's a lot of things that could go wrong, like my card machine could stop working, which would be disastrous. I guess the worst case would be I don't sell anything, but I'm more okay with that, to be honest. I'm sort of going into it with the mindset that if I don't sell anything, it's still a success because I've met a bunch of people and I've just talked about my art to a bunch of new people that wouldn't have seen it otherwise, or wouldn't have like discovered it. So that's the mindset I'm going into it. Obviously, it'd be nice to sell some stuff because I've like invested so much money into it. But yeah, I'm just trying to keep my expectations tempered a little bit. So yeah, I'm about to go up to my friend's house and pick up a trolley to like, I don't know if this is a good idea. I'm gonna load up all on like a sack truck, like one of those like L-shaped trolleys, and then take it on the bus, I think. Because I think it'll all fit on the trolley, it's just if I can like hoik it up onto the bus. That's my main concern. But I guess I can do a test run later today on the way back with the trolley on the bus and see if it's completely disastrous and I annoy a bunch of people with this big trolley. But if it doesn't work, then I'll just have to walk it over. It'll take me about an hour to walk, but honestly it's fine. It's not a hard walk or anything. So yeah, that's what I've been doing lately. I kind of wanted to start this like doing these videos just because I've been taking more time off work to focus on my art, but I've been finding I've been getting kind of like depressed and like overwhelmed just because I get to the end of the week and I can't remember what I've done during the week in terms of like what I've actually accomplished. So I figured this would be a good means for me to document that and remind myself, no, this is what you actually achieved in the week. Yeah. I think it's a good idea. I don't know, it might be a thing I only do once. I'll just do it as long as I need to, I think. Or as long as I have the motivation to do this rather than like all of my other art things. It might not be viable to do this as well as draw at the same time. It might be too much, but we'll see. Let's see, what else have we got? So yeah, I've got this one. Not all of this is from this week. I'm just showing you things I've got now on the board, on the chopping block. This one might be a really hard one to show, but I'll put my face there so it can. So this one was like, had this really bizarre texture, and it was like, I don't know, it's kind of a nightmare to work on because it's so busy, and these really black areas like up here, you can't remove that. Like you just can't pick it away with the eraser. And obviously this texture is covered in them, so it's a bit of a nightmare for that reason. But I don't know. I'm sort of using this as like a form finding exercise, just trying to see what I can bring out of the texture, and I've been really liking it. I've been using it kind of like, let's see if I can show you, where is it, like in here with all the detail, and get it to focus in here. I've applied that to other drawings now, that sort of these sorts of ideas, and like up in here with this like skeletal area. So it's useful for that reason, but whether it sticks around, I don't know. I might destroy it, just to erase everything, use this board for something else. Because for me at the moment this is serving its purpose, but I might just need this board for something else. It's a shame to get rid of the stuff I've drawn, but it'll all come back later in a different guise, really. That's the way I'm thinking about it. It's the way I think about a lot of these things, is that they'll come back, really. Let's see. So this is the one I've been working on most recently. It's the one I've been working on the most. There'll be a, I've got a video I'm going to do with this one in a, hopefully soon. It's whenever I've finished this drawing, really, that the video will go up. Yeah, really enjoying this one. It's the first one I've done around this sort of, this topic in a while, sort of based around environmental anxiety, which is something I want to explore more. But yeah, I haven't worked on this concept in a few months, not since moving. So it's nice to get back to it. And subsequently, this is one I literally did one session on. This might be a good chance for you to see what it's like when they kind of first start, before I develop them more. It's like a decaying cow, but there'll be a bunch of like skeletal forms and things, kind of going with the idea of, so I was studying Beksinski's work at uni, and he does this, I was kind of relating it to the topic of like the apocalypse and post-apocalyptic, because a lot of his work is very post-apocalyptic. And I was saying that the apocalypse in Beksinski's work is sort of a fusion of the man-made and natural world. So I was just kind of working off that idea, thinking about fusing sort of what a world would look like if it was the natural and the man-made fused together, or nature and mankind, I guess. And that ties into sort of the environmental anxiety, anguish theme of like human intervention in nature. Yeah, it's just sort of working off that idea. Yeah, fusing sort of the skeletal human forms with the cow. And I was choosing the cow because it was back in 2019. When I was starting my masters, I was basing my work around the wildfires in the Brazilian, in the Amazon rainforest, which were largely caused by like deforestation for agriculture, or for cattle specifically. So I thought the cow is a good sort of representation of humans using nature for its benefit, and sort of bending nature to the will of humanity, I guess. So yeah, that got really heavy. I don't know why it got so heavy there, but that's what I've been drawing, so I guess that's why it's gone that way. But yeah, I'm excited about this market. It should be good. Yeah, that's what I've been doing, what I've been working on. I guess I'll see you later. Bye.